So a couple days ago I posted a video testing out the Harbor Freight farm jack. And after I did it, it got me just looking at all the different accessories you could buy for these high lifts and farm jacks. So instead of buying them, since I have a full shop of tools, I decided to make them. So the first thing I did was, the foot on the Harbor Freight one is really chintzy. It's crudely welded. I don't know if I'll be able to focus with the iPhone, but the weld is shit. I mean, it's at best it's suspect. I'm sure it probably wouldn't break, but the more I got to looking at it, the more I didn't like it. So I decided I was going to replace the foot. And instead of making a new foot, I took the foot, this is the stamped steel foot off the high lift, and with just a little bit of grinding, I retrofitted it to work on the Harbor Freight farm jack. I was going to build a new one for the high lift anyway, so I might as well utilize this one. For the high lift, I need a bigger one for off-road. I wanted something a little more beefy and heavy duty. So that's quarter plate with 1.5" by 3/16 gussets that hold it on there, and it's just got a bigger displacement, so for soft ground it won't sink so bad. And then that freed up this foot to put on the Harbor Freight farm jack. Although it's not nearly as good as the cast foot, it is an upgrade over this. I mean, this isn't even worth anything. It's scrap metal. I'm just going to throw it away. I'm not even going to keep it. And then I got to looking online, and they sell something similar to this as an attachment for winching. And what we have up here is that's a 1-inch hole. Shit, I'm all shaky. That's a 1-inch hole for a clevis to go through, and then below it is well, it's a phallic-shaped, it's a cock-shaped hole that you could slide a chain through, and the chain would lock into here, and then you could wrap that around a tree or whatever you were using to take it off. And then I also extended it out here so I could use it for clamping and or spreading. If I was to flip it around and flip the jaw around, I could use it for spreading. And then you can also use it for the foot if you were inclined to do so, if you were in such an area that you could actually grip. I don't know if you could see here, but I actually ground little notches just to help it grip a little bit more. And then, let me see if I can get in the light. Come on, focus. I won't focus, but I TIG welded the whole thing together. This is 10 gauge steel here. This would be a unique size of box tube, so I actually had to form 2 pieces and make my own box tube, and then a piece of quarter plate for my clamping lug and place to rig off of. For the version I made for the Harbor Freight farm jack, since I'm not going to be using this one off-road, I made maybe that'll focus better. Whoa, about to fall on me. I made one that was specifically for clamping and just for rigging. Also with the keyway for the chain and to hook a shackle to. But I put this jaw sideways on here because there are times where I could actually use this at work for clamping. Again, all TIG welded together. And then if you'll notice here at the bottom on the Harbor Freight farm jack and the high lift, they have a spot to hook a clevis to. For this one, I'm probably going to make a piece that'll slip over, and I can hook a chain to it for rigging. I saw a video online where they used a series of chains, one connected to the bumper, another connected to the eye up at the top, and they were able to use it like a winch by taking the jaws close together, linking a chain in between the two, and then bringing it back down and starting over. I'm sure you could search, you could find it. But yeah, I thought it turned out pretty good, so I figured I'd make a video. So for the one off-road, these are the same shape, however the hole pattern's a little bit different. So I got to grind that one out. I don't know if you can see that, but the holes just don't line up perfect. So I got to slot this hole here. I didn't double check. The beams are pretty close to the same. However, you could not put the Harbor Freight mechanism, the ratcheting mechanism, on the high lift beam and vice versa. So maybe I'll make another video seeing how well the upgraded foot, and when I get all the right chains, the winching, we'll see how well that works. Thanks for watching.